Hi, gentlemen and ladies that may be out there. I have a Tenshodo passenger car. It's one of the shorties, and it doesn't want to go around any tight curves. I have a small railroad layout and some tight curves, and the shorties work much better on it, and as well as they look much better on it. The original coupler pocket that Tenshodo has for their cars is pretty wide, and it does cause the trucks to hit it, and of course, then it doesn't turn properly. Usually, it comes off the track. So I'm going to alter the one end of both trucks and correct this problem. The only thing you need for it is a Dremel tool, a screwdriver, and a black magic marker. And that is it. So we'll start by taking out the screw on the right coupler. And I discovered with these, there is a spring underneath the screw head, which you have to be careful of. And there's also a washer that someone put underneath here, which adjusted the coupler height, I'm sure. So don't lose those. And we'll get ready to make this change or little adjustment to the truck, and we'll be good to go on that. So if you have a Dremel tool, it's the best thing to use. You could file them off, but that'd take a while. Or you could saw them off and then file it, but the Dremel tool works the best. And I'm going to show you here exactly what I'm going to cut off. So right on the end of the truck, there's this little overhang behind the brake shoe, and we're just going to take that off. It's about almost 1/8 of an inch long, a little less, and that will make all the difference in the world as far as getting around some curves. And it only takes 5 minutes to do this particular job. Make sure you wear goggles and safety glasses. Okay, you can see I've cut off the end. There's a small protrusion there yet, but if I needed to go any smaller, I could file that off with no problem whatsoever. So with a black magic marker, you can color the ends. You can see they're very shiny, and they won't be in a second. And the black magic marker does not turn purple. This is a permanent one. So that takes care of the first truck. And we'll get it screwed back on. And because there's electrical pickups, that's why you need the spring and that washer that's above the coupler. Our truck is made out of brass, so it makes good contact with the contact on the body itself. So that one's done. And we'll move on to the one on the left side. I'm learning a little bit more about doing all this camera work and audio as I go along. I have a wood-burning furnace in my basement, which has a fan that keeps going on and off. And it's not one of those that you can turn off, because a wood burner has to have the fan to cool down the body of the furnace and send the heat throughout the house. So the noise was pretty bad, and I'm doing this voiceover, so to speak, to correct that. So these Tenshodo passenger cars are really nice. As I go along, I'm changing the lights because they just have light bulbs in them now. But you can pull them out and put LEDs in the top and a little circuit board. And one of these days, I'm going to show you how to do that too, because I make them myself, and it only costs a couple bucks. And there you have the car, all ready to go. And we're back in business. Have a great one. See ya.